Hi everyone, this is Happy Bird from happybirdsglitternest.blogspot.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make these beautiful little beach themed pendants out of Dollar Tree bottles. Now these little bottles, they look just like this, and they come filled with glitter, and the box that it came in looks like this. As you can tell, it had a bunch of bright pink glitter in it, and there were 6 bottles in here, but I've used all except the last one. So this is standard stock, and you can pick these up at any Dollar Tree in the makeup section where all the nail polishes are. So I wanted to show that to you first. And this is a collaboration video with my wonderful friend Craftie, and she has a great video on how to make these little bead dangles that you can attach to your little pendant charm. And I'll provide links to Craftie's video as well as her Facebook page and YouTube videos in the drop down bar below and on my blog at happybirdsglitternest.blogspot.com. So if you look carefully, you can tell I used ultra fine glitter, and I cut apart this little 3mm pearl trim, and you can find this at Walmart in the sewing section. They have these type of trims all over eBay and Etsy, so those are pretty readily available. And so I'll show you how I did this, okay? Now the first thing I did was I wanted to mix the glitter, and when I mixed the glitter I was thinking of the inside of a pink seashell, so I was trying to go for that color. A mixture of that and what I thought would look the closest to beach sand. So I found this fine glitter by Recollections in my stash, and it's called Glitz. And if you can't find this in your craft store, you can always use any type of fine glitter with an iridescent look to it. And I also used Recollections blush, so it's kind of in a pastel pink. It's a bright pastel pink, but pastel nevertheless, and the pastel colors do look the best when making this if you're working with a beach theme. So I'm going to pour quite a bit of the white glitter first, because I actually want more of the white or the glitz than I do the pink. I'm just going to add a little pink because I want to give it that soft seashell look. So I'm going to try to pour some of this out without pouring too much. So I'm going to start with about that much pink on top. And I'm going to get my toothpick, stir it around. And if it's too pink, just add a little more of the white iridescent. So I think that looks pretty good about there. You just want to mix it up really well. Okay. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to empty all that bright pink glitter that was in there beforehand. You can kind of see it in the package there. And if there's like 1 or 2 pieces of the glitter left, I just go and just blow right into the bottle and it pops right out. Okay, so I made a little cone here. I just took a little square piece of computer paper and wrapped it like you would if you were decorating a cake or something and you needed to put frosting in there. And I just cut the bottom part out. So I could just slip it right here into the bottle and then pour our beach sand in a little at a time. Now you don't want to fill the bottle to the very top. You want to fill it about, let's see, about like that, maybe about 3/4 of the way. Right here to the top of the bottle, not to the top here, but to the top of the bottle around here in this section, okay? Because you want to put some pearls on the top there. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside, and with my pearl trim, I'm just going to start cutting as close as I can to the pearl, because you want to cut off as much of that little string pieces as you can. And I'm just going to keep cutting. And these precision scissors are great for that. And I'm going to cut off quite a few. I like a lot of pearls in my little bottles. I think it looks really pretty, very delicate. And these would be fun to make ahead of time for Christmas gifts. Everybody seems to really love them. Now you can use silver, of course, when you're making your bead dangles and of course your chain. Silver would look nice with this as well, but I just went for the gold. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to see how many looks good in here. So far I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so there's a dozen pearls. And I'll see how many I'm going to put in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want the pearls to show. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I think 12 will be good for this. All right. Now, the next part, I'm going to use Mod Podge Super Gloss. This is a 1-coat gloss finish. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little bottle cap and I'm just going to smear a very light coat all around like this. And I'm using this because it dries like clear glass. So you're not going to see anything cloudy after it dries. And I'm not blobbing it on because I don't want to have so much on this that when I push it in here, it's going to be wet and come oozing out. I'm just putting a thin layer on because I just want to give this some extra holding power, like so. And this will dry, like I said, 100% clear, like glass. Okay, so I have this on nice and even, and I'm going to set this down and allow this to dry for, I would say at least 6 hours. And then I'm going to come back to it and show you how I wrapped the metallic thread around it. Okay, so as you can see, I took some gold metallic thread and I wrapped it around the bottle cap, and then I sealed it with the Mod Podge Super Gloss, the 1-coat gloss finish. And the reason I used that on here is because it not only holds it, but it also dries like clear glass. So it doesn't look cloudy or anything like that. So the first thing that, well, actually, let me tell you where I got this. I bought this metallic gold thread at Walmart, and it's standard stock. They've had this thread there for years, and it's in where all the other thread is. And they also have metallic silver, but I just picked up the metallic gold. So to get started, I'm just going to take my finger and just put just the smallest amount of Mod Podge on it, not a lot. And I'm rubbing around the bottle cap right here. And I'm going to wipe my fingers off from my one finger. And I'm just going to take the end of the gold thread. You can place it anywhere you want on the cap to start. And then I'm just going to here, let me do that again. Okay. And you want to take this part kind of slow. And just keep wrapping until you don't see any more of the plastic bottle cap. I still have the thread connected to the spool. And I'm just going to keep... If that happens, don't worry, because you can always go back and just keep wrapping. Now I haven't used the thicker gold cord, so I don't know how that would work, but if you do try the thicker gold cord, let me know. See, I kind of hang on to the thread by putting my finger on it if I feel like it's going to start to unwrap. There we go. See? Like that. Okay. So I think maybe that's good enough, just about here. So I'm going to hold onto this thread with my thumb, and I'm going to come in with my precision scissors and cut it off, but I'm not going to let go of that thread. I'm going to dip my finger in the Mod Podge, and this time I'm going to have a little more on my finger, not a ton, but a little more, and I'm going to be sealing it like so. all the way around. Like that. And don't be afraid to use this. Just take a little at a time so you don't have a big mess. And if there's any little stray hairs, like this tiny little thread right there, don't worry about it, because once this totally dries, 100% you can go back and cut those off. Okay, so now I'm going to allow this bottle here to sit overnight, and then I'll come back in and cut any little stray threads off like I showed you here. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside and let it dry, and then I'll be back and show you what else you need to do. Okay, so our little bottle has dried, and so next we're going to attach the jump ring at the top and another jump ring to hang the little dangle beads. Okay, so I'm using an 8mm jump ring and a 6mm jump ring, and strong gauge. That means that you don't want something that is going to bend very easily. You want it to be nice and sturdy on the necklace. And here are our little dangle beads. And once again, I'll provide a link to Craftie's video, and she will show you how to make these. And I just used 6mm beads with 4mm daisy spacers. Couldn't get it out of my mouth all at once. Okay. So I'm going to start by opening the little 6mm jump ring. And I'm going to slip these on like so. And once again, these are all 6mm beads. And I'm going to attach this to the larger pendant jump ring. Close this up. Now I'm going to take the large pendant jump ring like this, and I'm going to open it up and place it right here where our hole is already there for us. And then I'm going to close this up. Like so. Okay. So now the only thing that we need now is a necklace chain. And I will get that over here. And I purchased these gold-plated necklace chains from a Chinese seller many years ago. Several years ago now. And I really like them. I think I bought 10 at a time. And it wasn't very expensive at all. It was definitely less than $10. Okay. And there you have it. See? Aren't they pretty? I think they turned out really nice. And you can't beat the price of the bottles. 6 for $1 at the Dollar Tree. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. And like I said, you know, head on over to Crafties to learn how to make these little bead dangles. This will save you so much money. The bead dangles are expensive when you have to buy them on a card for a project, and they only give you a few. So if you can learn how to make your own, you'll save a lot of money. And what I do is I make up little bead dangles from time to time, and I put them in a little acrylic bottle that I have, and when I need them for projects, I just pull them out ready-made. So I really appreciate you sticking through to the end of this video. I know it was a long one, but I do have another video coming up, and please watch that as well. I think you will love it. And I'm continuing to make Christmas videos because I'll need to be posting those. I know Christmas is still a ways away, but I like to start thinking of Christmas in July because that's when I can really craft and make different Christmas projects. I learned a long time ago that if I waited until September, October to make Christmas gifts, then it was usually pretty stressful because I had my Christmas videos to think about and to record, and so it was hard for me to get any type of crafting done for my family. And so that's why I like to start on my Christmas videos early. Then I can post a few and give me that extra time to work on crafts for my own family and friends. Okay, so I've yacked enough. Thank you so much, and God bless each and every one of you. Bye-bye.